Hey everyone, welcome back to Social Celebrity Lifestyle. I've got some breaking celebrity news that you're not going to want to miss. P. Diddy, the legendary music mogul and entrepreneur, has been rushed to the hospital after a serious accident. And according to comedian Katt Diddy's condition is critical. This story has so many shocking twists and turns. You're not going to believe what happened. So make sure you stick around until the end, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive right in. Alright, so earlier today, TMZ reported that P. Diddy, whose real name is Sean Combs, was involved in a high-speed car accident in Los Angeles. Details are still a bit scarce, but from what we know so far, Diddy was driving his custom Maybach sports car when he somehow lost control and crashed into a nearby building. Eyewitnesses on the scene say the impact of the crash was absolutely horrific. Diddy's car was completely mangled, with the front end smashed in and the airbags deployed. Immediately after the crash, Diddy was pulled from the vehicle by bystanders and paramedics were called right away. An ambulance arrived within minutes, and Diddy was rushed to a nearby hospital in critical condition. Reports indicate he suffered severe injuries, including multiple broken bones, internal bleeding, and a possible traumatic brain injury. Doctors are said to be fighting to stabilize his condition as we speak. Now, this is where things take a wild turn. Shortly after the news of Diddy's accident broke, comedian Katt, who is a close friend of Diddy's, went on an Instagram Live and dropped some shocking details about what really happened. According to Katt, the accident was actually caused by a physical altercation that took place between Diddy and another individual just moments before the crash. Katt claims that Diddy was involved in some kind of heated dispute with a business associate or rival, and things quickly escalated into a physical fight. In the midst of the scuffle, Diddy apparently lost control of his vehicle and slammed into the building. Katt says Diddy was in bad shape when the paramedics arrived, and that his injuries are much more serious than the initial report suggested. Katt went on to claim that Diddy is currently in a medically induced coma and that doctors are worried he may not survive his injuries. He pleaded with his followers to keep Diddy in their thoughts and prayers, saying that this is an incredibly serious situation. Now, I know what you're all thinking. This is a pretty wild and salacious story. And to be honest, I was a bit skeptical at first too. But Katt is known to be a close friend of Diddy's, so his insider information could very well be accurate. Of course, we'll have to wait for more official updates from Diddy's representatives and the hospital to know the full truth. But if Katt's account is correct, this whole situation is absolutely shocking. P. Diddy is one of the most successful and influential figures in the music and entertainment industry. He's built a massive business empire, founded groundbreaking record labels, and mentored countless young artists. He's a true icon, and the thought of him fighting for his life in the hospital is just heartbreaking. And the idea that this all stemmed from some kind of violent altercation is so tragic. Diddy is known for being a savvy, level-headed businessman. The fact that he was apparently involved in a physical fight that led to this devastating accident is really hard to wrap your head around. I can only imagine how Diddy's family, friends, and colleagues are feeling right now. This must be an unimaginably difficult and stressful time for them. Our thoughts and prayers are certainly with Diddy as he battles to recover. Now, as shocking as all of this is, I actually think there's an important lesson we can take away from this whole situation. And that's the importance of maintaining control and composure, even in the face of intense conflict or provocation. It's clear that Diddy allowed his emotions to get the better of him, and that he resorted to physical violence to try and resolve whatever dispute he was caught up in. And that lack of restraint and self-control ultimately led to this terrible accident, with Diddy now fighting for his life. I think this is a powerful reminder that, no matter how successful or powerful you become, you have to always stay grounded and keep your cool. Letting your anger or ego take over can have devastating consequences, as Diddy is now learning the hard way. Of course, I don't want to come across as preachy or judgmental. I have the utmost respect and admiration for Diddy, and I truly hope he pulls through this and makes a full recovery. But at the same time, I do think there's an important lesson here that we can all learn from. Now, I know a lot of you watching are probably huge Diddy fans, and you're wondering what you can do to support him during this difficult time. Well, the best thing we can all do is send him our thoughts and prayers, and hope that he's able to pull through this. There have already been an outpouring of messages and well wishes from Diddy's celebrity friends and peers. Artists like Jay-Z, Rihanna, Drake, and Mary J. Blige have all taken to social media to express their love and support for Diddy, and I'm sure his legions of loyal fans are doing the same. Beyond that, the best thing we can do is stay tuned for updates from Diddy's team and the hospital. As more information becomes available, I'll be sure to keep you all posted. And if there are any ways that we, as his fans, can show our support and send him strength, I'll be sure to let you know. In the meantime, let's take a moment to reflect on Diddy's incredible legacy and all that he's accomplished. From his humble beginnings as a young hustler in Harlem to building a multi-billion-dollar business empire, Diddy has truly been a trailblazer and an inspiration to so many. He's one of the most successful and innovative entrepreneurs in the entertainment industry. He's launched groundbreaking record labels like Bad Boy Records, which have discovered and nurtured some of the biggest names in music. He's created iconic fashion and lifestyle brands that have defined trends and influenced culture. And beyond his business ventures, Diddy has also been an incredible philanthropist, using his wealth and platform to give back to his community and support important causes. He's been a champion for education, youth development, and social justice, using his voice and resources to make a real difference. Honestly, the list of Diddy's accomplishments and accolades is truly staggering. He's one of the most celebrated and respected figures in the entertainment world, and his impact and legacy will continue to be felt for generations to come. So as we all anxiously await updates on his condition, let's take a moment to reflect on just how much Diddy has done and how much he still has left to give. He's a true titan, and I know I speak for all of his fans when I say that we're rooting for him to pull through this and come back stronger than ever. Now, I know a lot of you watching are probably wondering, what exactly led to this altercation that Katt Williams is describing? What was the dispute that supposedly caused all of this? Unfortunately, the details are still very murky. Katt didn't provide a lot of specifics in his Instagram Live, and Diddy's team hasn't released any official statement yet. So at this point, it's really just speculation. But based on Diddy's history and the nature of the entertainment industry, there are a few possibilities that come to mind. It could have been some kind of business disagreement or conflict over a deal or partnership. Diddy is involved in so many different ventures, it's not hard to imagine him butting heads with a rival or associate. Or, it's possible this was more personal in nature, maybe some kind of dispute with a friend or family member that spiraled out of control. Diddy is known to be very protective of his inner circle, so that could have been a factor. Ultimately, without more information, it's impossible to say for sure what the root cause was. But one thing is clear: whatever triggered this altercation, it had devastating consequences. And now Diddy is fighting for his life as a result.